brakes from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from brakes. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
All right, what's good, everyone? Titus here, ready to rip some PWHL. I'm excited. I got to rip some last year, and it was like the best product of the year. So hopefully we got some more good stuff here this time around. Do you have another $5 up in Philly? That might be it for PWHL break. So if you want to do it and you're on the fence on that one, I would recommend hopping in. Yeah, I think we got 3 cases, and it's been selling like crazy in the store. Same as last year. There's people calling like left and right asking about it. So it's not going to be around for long, but I want to make sure we ripped some of it for breaks. So here we are. Only 6 teams to split it between, so everybody should hit. Everybody should hit some stuff. Emo said they did add some autos this year, but I think they're tough to hit. So it's anything like NHL flagship, it'll be very tough to hit. Congrats. And look at that. Right away, we got for the Scepters, Julia Gosling Deluxe at a 250. That is going to cross-check. Does anybody know who am I looking for as big young guns this year? Victory, Lena Youngblom, Outburst, Pesova, Daniela Pesova for the Fleets. Going to Sammy. So again with the base Young Guns. And I think, was it last year that some of the teams like didn't have their names picked out yet or something? I feel like a bunch of these names feel new, but I think it was just because they didn't have team names. Cody says Sarah Fillier for which team? For the Frost. Silva up there. Dazzlers. Another deluxe. This one is Hannah Miller for the Scepters. Scepters getting the cross check for the Sirens. All right, sounds good. New York. 42 of 250 there on that one, so that'll be a low serial number. Two loose on the Young Guns. And that will do it for box number 1. We had like 2 down, 4 to go in that that second PWHL. Did add a little bit of a discounts to them. I don't have a whole lot of room on it just because there's so much demand for them in store. But then again, it's only four teams are going to get full. Sounds good, Tim. I'll try to take a look after this one. And Blom out of 250 on the Deluxe Young Guns. Going to Montreal for Going Nuts. 66 of 250. Let's do that. Caleb Barnes, going to Montreal for Going Nuts on the Outburst Young Guns. Savalonen, going to the Charge. Let me see, Tim, what did you say? Yeah, we don't do that, Tim. We don't want, or I should say, we don't allow people to scalp spots in any pick your teams. Another deluxe. Going to the Sirens. We've got Ella Shelton. 126 of 250. 151 is the number to beat for a high serial number. Sirens going to Chilson. Yo, Cody. Some lower numbered stuff, though. Pink Dazzlers, Abby Roque. Going to the Sirens. And of course, Tim. Of course. Danielle Serdachny for the Charge. We'll Charge going to Walters. Box number 3. Like a red outburst. That is a gold elevated talents of Maschmeyer for Ottawa. 236 of 299, so new high serial number. Let's see. Ottawa going to top load. There you go, Derek. Outburst, Lena Youngdown. Himlarova, the Frost. Some tough names on these young guns. This year's products. Interceptors, we got Emma Maltese, Pink Dazzlers. Go to cross check. With Phillips for the charge. Ooh, that's out of 25. Maschmeyer with 2 different elevated talents parallels. 16 of 25 will be a low serial number. You gotta leave a young gun numbered card in the mid, right? Oh, I guess that's high and low serial number. I'm gonna combine them, but Ottawa going to top load. All right, 3 boxes down, 2 to go. So we got those 3 left in National Treasures: Eagles, Falcons, Giants. Able to close that one out. We got Deluxe Emily Clark, numbered 61 of 250. For the charge and top load. Manon McMahon for the charge and the outburst young guns. Annabelka Fleets, base young gun. Pink Boston Fleets of Aaron Frankel. Sydney Bard for the Fleets and the base young guns. Deluxe Emma Maltese, Scepters, 23 of 250 on that. Numbered ones for the Scepters. I'm going to cross check. And then one box left. I can top load the Bilka Young Guns. Probably top load all the Young Guns, honestly, at the end, too. Just been saving them all for now. Bilka's a good one. Cody was saying that Sarah Filliard the chase this year. Yeah, Frost have been slow here. Good numbered stuff for all the other teams. I think they'd send the Minnesota cards to the Minnesota store. Could change quickly. All right, last box for now, but again, I do have another 5 boxes up and filling right now. If you'd like to hop in. Here we go. There we go. That is 143 of 399. Taylor Izzy with the gold portraits. Minnesota Frost going to Cody. And good shot at high serial number there. This one's out of 399, and it's the highest that we'd had out of before is 299. So. Get that up there for you. And sticking with the Frost, got Clara, Himlarova, the Outburst Young Guns. Another Bilka Young Guns. Top loaded for Sammy with the Boston Fleets. There you go, back to back. Deluxe of Marie-Philippe Poulin. 26 of 250. Go to Montreal for Going Nuts. Sydney Bard for Fleets on the Young Guns. And one more Pink Dazzlers Ottawa Charge of Teresa Vanasova. Charge to top load. So nothing super low numbered. We had a bunch of deluxe. I guess we had the one insert out of 25, but all in all, that's not too crazy on the low numbered stuff this time around. So those are the first 5 boxes that I've opened. So I don't know if like in the case you're gonna see more low numbered stuff, but this was from a new case. 5 boxes here, then 5 boxes in the next one that will rip from the same case. One more thing at top loaders here. And we do still have some boxes available in store if you didn't get in today, but they're gonna go quick. They're gonna go quick for sure. All right. Silva, the Fleets, Youngblom for Montreal, Toulouse, Sirens, Savalainen for the Charge, Zerdekny, Charge, Himlarova, Frost, Phillips, Charge, Bard Fleets, and then Pink, Vanasova, Dazzlers for the Charge as well. Up here on the showcase, let's see. Toronto going to cross-check. We've got Maltese, 23 of 250, Deluxe, Miller, Hannah Miller, 42 of 150, or sorry, 42 of 250. Gosling, Young Guns Deluxe, 151 of 250, and then Pink Dazzlers of Maltese. For the Frost, Taylor Heisey, numbered 143 of 399. Going to Cody. And then Himlerova on the Outburst Young Guns as well. Ellis Shelton Deluxe for the Sirens out of 250. Also had the Pink Dazzlers, Abby Roque. I thought we had a couple other ones, but maybe not. Sirens going to Cody Chilson. And then Austin Fleet to Sammy. I got Silva on the Outburst Young Guns. Pink, Aaron Frankel, Dazzlers. And then to Hannah Bilka, Young Guns. Kind of funny here. We got elevated talents for the high and low serial number are both Moschmeyer for Ottawa going to top load. 236 out of 299 there in the gold, and then purple is numbered 16 of 25. Also had Emily Clark Deluxe out of 250, and then McMahon Outburst Young Guns for Ottawa. Was up there for a second. And then in the midst, I've got Youngblom with the Deluxe Young Guns. 66 of 250 going to Montreal for Going Nuts, along with a couple other nice outbursts. We got Poulin, 26 of 250, and then Youngblom and Caleb Barnes. So, I don't know. What, two or three numbered Young Guns in there? Let's see, put points in here. Nuts there, and then top load there with high and low serial numbers. Perfect. So those points are in. Let me switch you over to the desktop and we'll take a quick look at updated rankings. Let's see, don't notice anyone that scored points there, but I guess top load got 4. Here's Going Nuts at 5, and then top load will be down here at 4. So there you go. Thanks for hanging out. Again, we're going to have another 5 boxes from the same case, breaking in a little bit here. So if you want to hop in for that one, might be the last PWHL break. I'm not sure. There might be one more after that tomorrow night or something. But as of right now, there's a good chance that will be the last one. It might just depend on how many boxes we sell in the store tomorrow. But thanks again, everyone. We got 2 left in NT football, 12 in Bowman Chrome U basketball, and then 6 left in DECA. So super close on those as well.